Hey, what is up guys, it's Alex here. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing well. And today I wanted to show you guys my Apple collection. Every single Apple product that I actually own myself. It's not much, it's definitely not much for an Apple blogger. That's too little, seriously. I'm a little bit ashamed that I just own not so many of the Apple products because I have to do more of this Apple stuff on the channel. So hopefully in the future, of course, I will get more of these. But for now, here's what I have and enjoy. Okay guys, so I wanted to start with the left side, and here is also the Samsung phone. This is, by the way, the first phone using which I was shooting my videos. So this is where it's all started, and I still have this phone on my desk. So this is the Galaxy S6. I know this is not an Apple product, but still, if it's here, why not to talk about this? So we've got an Apple Watch charger, of course, and here is our first iPad. So this is the iPad Air 2. This is the 16GB version. This is not much for 2018, of course, but I don't really have much stuff on here. I just have a few of the emails, sometimes watching YouTube and stuff like that. I don't really play much games on the iPad because it's not super comfortable for me, but this is a great buy because this has this laminated display, which you will not find in the 2018, 2017 iPads. But this is like the iPad Pro with the A9 processor from the iPhone 6s. So this is something, let's say, in the middle of the iPads, but this is the best iPad for me. Of course, I'm not gonna go with the iPad Pro. I just simply don't need it. Okay, so then we have the Apple Watch Series 1. So I've actually made a video yesterday about this one. So this is the actual MKBHD edition of an Apple Watch. So we've got a new bands in here, so black and red. Team Crispy, MKBHD, hashtag Marcus Brownlee. So I actually love this watch, and now I actually love it because a few days ago I was hating this one because this had really bad, bands in here. Also, this little damage in digital crown. I still kind of hate it, but this watch looks now a little bit better than before. Not a little bit, but a ton better. I just love it right now. So it's kind of cheap right now. You can pick up this one on eBay about $100 or some. Yeah, so this is for the Apple Watch. Then let's move on onto the iPhones. So here is my first iPhone. This is the iPhone 5s, 16GB in black or space gray. I still love this phone, and I really wanted to make a review about this one maybe in 2019. Is it still worth it or not? Stuff like this. So of course, guys, let me know in the comments below if you want to see this one on my channel. But I probably won't talk too much about this phone because it's nothing really interesting. Okay, so then we have the iPhone 6. So the story in here is really interesting. So I've actually bought this phone. I actually made a drop test on this one when it was iCloud locked. But I've picked this one about a year and a half ago, iCloud locked, and after about, so like 2 months ago, the iCloud went away. I would just started setting up this phone, and there was no iCloud lock for some reason. I don't really know why. But now I have a fully functional iPhone 6. I still have this for jailbreak videos, and I'm keeping this for jailbreak videos, guys. So I've got a little bit of backup for this kind of things. And then we also have the iPhone 6s. So this is the iPhone 6s, the regular version. So yeah, this is my third phone from now. I'm now owning the iPhone 10. Previously had the 7 Plus and then this iPhone. But this is a really great iPhone, tell you honestly. The iPhone 6s is the best buy right now in the 2018 because the price for it is too low. It's got everything that the iPhone 7, 8 and 10 has, except for the iPhone 10, let's say. But this is a really great buy, seriously. If you want to have the new phone, the new iPhone with all of the features, great camera, really fast iPhone, 2 gigs of RAM, this is the best buy for you. Okay, so then we have finally my iPhone that I'm currently using. This is the iPhone 10, and I actually love it. I'm not gonna, of course, change it to the XS, the iPhone XS, because I haven't seen too much of a difference between the XS and this phone. Seriously, there is no point in buying the XS if you are not reviewing anything on YouTube. So I'm still not gonna buy the XS because I don't want to waste money, and I'm really enjoying this phone right now. The iPhone X, I don't really like the Face ID. I wish this had a Touch ID. but I really enjoy this. The big screen, this is what driving me crazy about this phone. Okay, so then we also have the AirPods. I'm using, this is actually the best gadget that I've ever bought, like hands down the best one. So the AirPods, this is my second AirPods that I'm owning. The previous one went to my brother. And okay, let me just focus on them. Oh my gosh, my camera. So yeah, so AirPods, if you ask me how can I describe them, well, this is like having AirPods but with virtual wires, because you know, the time that you actually spent on connecting the wire into your phone and then listening is the same as you would just pick up the AirPods from the case. So the technology behind it, of course, is amazing, and of course this is my #1 recommendation for you guys. If you can spend $150 on this one, sometimes they're cheaper, $120. You can find them maybe on AliExpress, somewhere else. I've bought them in Ukraine for $150, of course. So this was a great deal. I'm still using every single day these AirPods, you know. This is just magical stuff. Okay, so then we have the Apple dock. So nothing that I can actually say about this except for the actual this adapter for the headphones, so you can still listen to the music if you don't have the AirPods on the dock. If you have the iPhone 10 or 7 or 8, you can still plug in some headphones in here, but I'm using this one mostly for development. So I usually just place my iPhone 10 up here, and then when I look at this, it's then unlocking the iPhone for me, so it's really convenient. Then of course we have the Magic Mouse. This is the 1st gen, and I'm not currently using this one because I am using the Razer mouse mostly for gaming on my actual setup, the gaming setup. We've got the keyboard, so I don't use any gaming keyboards, and this is the way to go for me. The 1st generation Apple wireless keyboard. This has a little bit of batteries in here, so 2 AA batteries or AAA batteries, I don't really remember. So up here, and it's really convenient and really cool. I absolutely love this one. I can use this keyboard, it's super small. You don't have this extra row for or the extra portion of this, you know, keys where you have just numbers. I think it's useless for me. Maybe it's useful for some people, but for me, this is the way to go. And finally, we've got the MacBook. So this is the 2015 MacBook Pro Retina, and I'm still thinking maybe I should change it to the new MacBook 2016, 2017, because 2018 is too expensive, but I'm probably gonna change this to the MacBook 2019 or the MacBook 2018 that is going to be released just in a few days. So October 30th is the Apple's keynote, if you guys did not know. So of course, make sure you watch it because we might see any new MacBooks coming. But I actually love this thing. It has every single port that I need. So we've got all of this USB, full USB, Thunderbolts, we've got the HDMI most importantly, and the card reader. I'm using this every single time I make a video for you guys. And yeah, guys, I think that should be pretty much it. Of course, there is a box of Apple TV, but that's for my parents. I actually don't use it. I think it's useless. Just 3rd generation is pretty useless. But yeah, guys, I think that should be pretty much it. This is my full Apple collection that I have right now. I hope I'll have more in the future, of course. It's a little bit too little for me because, you know, Apple bloggers should have much more, the HomePod and stuff like this, but we'll have this in the future. And yeah, guys, I think that should be pretty much it for today. If you enjoyed this video and if you want to see more videos like this one or what's on my iPhone video, definitely be sure to hit the like button. That would be super much appreciated, like always. And as always, guys, I really hope to see you around on my next one, and peace out.